I don't care. I'm a samurai glazer. Me too, twin.
So you chose dick riding.
The suits, perfect. They got the black stripes going down their suits, perfect. The symbol on the side, perfect. They kanji signs on their helmets, it's tough.
Get off that nigga dick, bro. What is you doing?
And y'all samurai haters are so lucky that they never stepped out with their cockpit fits on. Because if they did, y'all would be upset. Because Antonio's black and gold is perfect.
Oh my God, bro. Is dick riding all you do?
They got little pet origamis that turn into zords. Tough. And it formed into a big ass samurai. Come on, gang. And then you got the shark, tiger, and beetle. Them shits was tough. And then the morphers, they might be plain, but with any kanji symbol, you could do anything you want. You want to teleport? Go ahead. You want to do some shadow clone jutsu? Go ahead. Their morphers could literally create life. That's one of the strongest things you could do. Name another Power Ranger season that could do that. You can't. And when they go super, meaning superior, and they add the color white, come on, gang. Super Samurai trench coats is tough. And when they use Super Samurai mode in the cockpits and gain the Tommy White Dragon Shield, it's perfect. Shark mode, oh my God, it's so tough. Oh my God, the sword, it could go like this. It's tough. And Shogun mode, power of the ancestors, creates this beautiful specimen right here. Oh my God. It's one of the best looking battleizers in Power Rangers, period. And then we got their weapons. The spin swords, immaculate weapons. You put a disc onto that shit, you spin it, and now you an airbender, or a firebender, or a lightning bender, or a water bender. That shit is tough. Then they could turn into their main weapons. You got the fan, the bow, the lance, the shuriken, and Jaden's big ass, girthy ass, shaboing boing of a sword, the Fire Smasher. And the Fire Smasher could turn into a big ass blicky. Antonio's Barracuda blade? Come on, gang. And for a team of samurai, Jaden will shoot the shit out of his bazooka. And he ain't missing either. The Rangers this season are dumb, stupid, and tough all at the same time. I gotta get this one off my chest. Kevin, the way he was on Jaden's nutsack this entire season was crazy. Is your black ass on your knees right now for another white man? You just threw away Rosa Parks' hard work in 3 seconds. I knew from the jump that there was something wrong with Kevin. They made Kevin a professional swimmer. He's black. He can't swim. Look at him in real life, playing basketball, what he's supposed to be doing. I'm so glad Jaden put the beats on him, because Jaden did not care about him at all. Kevin, this one right here is not your fault. It's Power Rangers' fault. You're telling me in 18 years, y'all niggas cannot hire a black barber? Y'all had Zach looking like this and Kevin looking like this. What's wrong with y'all?
That shit fresh though, bro.
Then we got Mia. I've never seen a fire Asian lady who can't cook. I don't know where they found her at, but they need to throw her away. She's the 3rd strongest samurai on the team, and her dynamic with Dayu was tough. And then there's Emily, who's not even supposed to be a Power Ranger. It was supposed to be her sister Serena. But Serena ended up getting sick, and Emily took her place. Emily was already putting the beats on Mike, so imagine how strong Serena was. Then there's Mike. He's probably one of the weakest Rangers on the team, but he is not pussy. He was the only one who will legit step up to Jaden and be like, what's up? And when Mentor G tried to take his Morpher away from him, he made that nigga look like a bitch. But when it comes to Emily, Mike is a tier 3 sub-Pokemon sim.
He's a tryhard, bro.
He was on her body the entire season. In the episode where Emily was slowly passing away, he was willing to give his life up and become a Nylock for her.
Now that's more than I would ever do. I ain't sending no care package now, baby.
And then there's Antonio, one of the greatest 6 Rangers of all time. Antonio created his own Morpher from scratch, learned a forbidden technique that nobody learned in hundreds of years all by himself. And when Antonio first jumped on the scene, he grabbed his sword and started going crazy on that shit. He's moving so fast that niggas cannot see him. One of the fastest Rangers of all time. We got my glorious king, my head of the table, my MLK, my savior, Jaden Sheba, one of the strongest Rangers of all time.
He glazing. Look, he glazing.
He started off training as a samurai as a kid. Jaden Sheba was classified as a master samurai from episode 1. And Jaden is one of the hardest working Power Rangers of all time. What Ranger do you know is training from sundown to bare sunlight with cuts and bruises all over his body? He went from not caring about the Rangers at all to jumping in front of an attack from Decker and saving Mentor G's life. From the jump, all Jaden wanted to do was be alone. He never wanted to create a team. That was Master G who forced him to do it. So it makes sense why Jaden would leave sometimes and run away from his team, because he never wanted to be on a team from the jump. Every time Jaden ran off and got it on with Decker, it was an instant classic. Top 5 best Power Ranger fights of all time. Bro, Jaden took a sword through his chest and walked right through it, dropping a sword from this hand to this hand, and pow! He's tough. And injured Jaden took on Decker and another strong-ass villain by himself. Come on, man, this nigga is tough. Then you're gonna have the people who's like, but if Jaden loses his sword, he's done for. Jaden will get it on hand-to-hand perfectly fine. He's a perfect shooter. Once he whips out that bazooka, he's not missing. He literally got it on with an AK-sized bazooka. and a sword in his other hand and was blowing and slicing at the same time. And then you have Jaden just casually soloing his team. Like, come on, man. When he put the brakes on Kevin, that shit was tough. And then you have Jaden versus Decker Part 2. They fought when the sun was up and when the sun was completely down. They fought for at least 8 hours plus. What Ranger do you know was doing that? Jaden legit whipped out 2 big ass fire smashers and shoved them straight through Master Xandred's chest. He's like that. Jaden also has a big secret. He's not supposed to be the Red Ranger. It's his sister, Lauren Sheba. Lauren is the real head of the Sheba clan, not Jaden. Lauren was isolated from the rest of the team and nobody knew about her because they didn't want Master Xandred to find her because she was learning the symbol power to finally lock him away. I actually felt bad for Lauren when she showed up because the way that the rest of the Rangers glazed Jaden and left her alone acting like she's not the head of the clan.
How come you don't want me, man?
Talking about some, you're not my leader, Jaden's my one and only Lord and Savior.
Please get off that man's nutsack. Go find you a woman or something.
At the end, Lauren finally did it. She hit Master Xandred with the seal that she was working on her whole life. But guess what? Xandred devoured it like a black guy eating chicken. Because at the end of the day, Jaden stepped in with his battleizer and beat Master Xandred one-on-one by himself. So there you go. Jaden's top tier. You got the dynamic between Decker, Dayu, Serrator, and Master Xandred. Some of the best villain stories in Power Rangers. Cole and Dayu started off the season almost burning to death, till Serrator came down and gave Dayu a proposition to save Decker's life by turning them both into half Nylocks. Now Decker is now running around not knowing anything about his past life. Throughout the whole season, he just wants somebody to completely end his life. And now you have Dayu sitting here with the burden knowing that she messed up Decker's life. Serrator just wanted to split the world in half. And to do so, that's why he created Dayu and Decker. Bro created Dayu just to try to offer off later on. And he tried to get it on with Master Xandred. When Master Xandred was finally done being sick, he was standing on business. When he first stepped to the scene, he had Serrator running and he put the business on the Rangers while he was drying up.
What type of nigga stand on business, nigga? One man army getting 50, nigga.
Master Xandred is one of the strongest villains of all time in Power Rangers. Yes, he's stronger than Daishi. Don't even bring that up. You know the seal that was getting hyped up the entire season? Master Xandred ate that shit like a Popeye's biscuit and walked it off like it was nothing. And Master Xandred knocked off 19 other Power Ranger teams before Jaden's. He's super tough. And Cole/Decker, the sword that you've been slobbering on the whole season, Uramasa, that better not have been your murder weapon.
I'm very happy to be out of jail.